Hello and welcome to Poach Center with your host, your boy JDQ. And as always, peep the hats and the hoodie. It is currently 10:30 a.m. and it is August the 3rd, 2020. Now then, since I began this journey, a lot has happened and changed within the online YouTube predator catching community. We had things like the beef between predator poachers Alex Rosen versus former Predator Poachers New Jersey, now Predator Catchers Alliance, Ramy. We've had the briefly retired appearances of two of the most respected and loved catchers within the community, Mr. Predator Poachers Central Florida, Mr. Predator Poachers Massachusetts, aka Jay, and Predator Poachers Bay City, now Predator Poachers Michigan. All three have been missing in action for a while, but we will discuss that later on in today's segment. But since then, and thus far, some of these things are either coming to an end, and others are coming to an end, but for the better. While the beef between Alex and Ramy had appeared to be over, it has been announced that sometime this upcoming December of this year, they will settle this once and for all officially, throwing a boxing match. More details on that on another episode as well. Let me just say this. It's going to be very, very interesting to see the outcome because of the comparative physical differences of these two opponents. So if you want to check that out, you can either follow Predator Poachers or Predator Catchers Alliance, and of course ask them yourself. The day and the hour of all this is still up for debate. They have mentioned some times and some days, but it has not been officially confirmed because of some differences that they are trying to work out still, legally, if you will. The details of why the beef between these two well-known predator catchers even began is or could be explained in a couple of links in the description area below of this video. If you want to check those out and try to take a good and educated guess on why things got the way they got, there's some video evidence that might point towards why and how. So go check that out if you can. And of course, another way of finding out is asking them yourself or following their channels. Outside of the drama, however, we are seeing these channels grow and expand and reaching more people with their content. As early as yesterday, one of Predator Catchers Alliance Ramy's videos circulated the likes of World Star Hip Hop channel and page. They are now actually trending on there. Alex has also expanded by collaborating more often or more frequently with the other branches of his franchise. On other news, Mr. Polo from Predator Poachers Central Florida has made a recent return and explains why he was gone since the 4th of July, which was the last catch he posted before his short retirement or vacation. Now that catch, he actually collaborated with Alex and Predator Poachers Ohio. So you guys gotta check that out if you haven't already. It's on his channel. It's a very, very interesting one, not only because of the predator that they faced, but the place that it took in. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but go ahead and watch it right now. Yeah, he returned on July 28th with a video titled "Nothing Will Be the Same." And as recent as yesterday, he has already posted his most recent catch. He has returned, but not just for predator catching, because he is currently actually working with Alex Rosen on some pranking videos and pranking content. And he also wants to do a little vlogging and share his personal life with you guys and his family and all that good stuff. So he's a kind-hearted soul, just as your boy here. And he wants to do things other than predator catching. Although it'll still be on his channel, he has already expressed that he wants to expand his content material beyond that. So please support him if you will. And of course, let him know that I sent you there if you're not there already. So, in other news, Mr. J from Predator Poachers Massachusetts has also returned from his well-deserved vacation. These two gentlemen that I just mentioned, they really did need a vacation or short-term retirement, just to kind of like have their mind just fresh and, you know, out of all the drama and stress and all that stuff. So I'm glad that they both took a vacation or short-term retirement, if you will, and are now back on the scene, not only for predator catching, but of course to let you guys inside their life somewhat. At least as far as Polo goes, that's the case. As far as Jay goes, we'll get into depth about that on another episode. But yes, he has already explained to the online support community why he had been gone for so long. And he did this on some personal streams on his channel. I do not know if currently they are still up on his channel, but if you are still wondering why he had been gone for so long, once again, you are free to ask him through Instagram or on his channel, and he would be more than happy to answer that, I'm pretty sure. But yes, that's the update on Jay. And of course, along with that, he has already talked with your boy here about up and coming, whether it be a week from now, whether it be a month from now, at some point, eventually, soon, we will do an interview with him, and he will let you guys a little bit in depth about who he is and all that good stuff. And other news, if you're not following NY Creep Spotlight on YouTube or Instagram, go ahead and do that right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a few seconds to go do that right now, and just wait that out. All right, you did that? Cool. So the reason why I believe you should be following him is because, of course, he's one of the few predator catchers who's doing this out there in New York, and he's doing a great job. He has his own style and flow to it, and it's very effective, very aggressive, if you will. Anyways, if you're not following him, go ahead and follow him right now. Highly suggested. And also be on the lookout for Predator Poachers St. Louis branch, up and coming predator catchers doing their thing as well, slowly but surely. If you're not following them on Instagram or YouTube, I suggest you do. Once again, that's Predator Poachers St. Louis, or as some people would correctly say, I guess, St. Louis. Either way is fine. I always like St. Louis just because it rolls off the tongue a little easier for me, but it is what it is. Much love and respect to them. In other different news, the Predator Poachers Toronto branch has gone under staff changes, replacing one of the main, if not the main catcher behind the branch, Mr. Nate, with a new team, Sophie and Matt. Sophie and Matt are now the dynamic duo behind the Toronto branch, and are not only working hard, but apparently even harder than usual, because sources say that the numbers are up on the catches. With Nate, before he had retired, and that was a recent retirement that he had, I believe a few weeks ago, the numbers have gone up, and Nate's catches were up to 34, but currently Matt has surpassed that with an astounding 37 catches since he started. And he had started recently, so in comparison, of course, if we're going by averages and how recent he got to these numbers, and then he is, of course, doing a better job than Nate. Not to take away anything from Nate. We all love Nate and miss him from the bottom of our hearts. We all do still remember that catch with our fellow awesome, but don't forget how I know she was 14 Predator. But there is going to be similar, if not better, catches in the future with this branch. There are already great catches on there as it is, with Matt being on the job along with Sophie. But you know, there's going to be a lot more memorable characters or predators along the way. So keep an eye out for that, and obviously follow them on Instagram or YouTube or both if you can. And yeah, just go check their content out. They're doing a great job. So they are working tirelessly to catch more predators more frequently. To wrap this up, CC Unit has recently celebrated, I believe, a year since his first catch. And he is now currently, let's see if we have here, he updated his supporters on some of his catches and is currently working on number 142. 142 confrontations, or some would say catches, all right? And he has the good heart of sharing with you guys the information on some, if not most, of these catches and see where they're at currently, if they have been prosecuted, if they have been on the sex offenders list, so on and so forth. He's always letting the support base know where the catches stand on his Instagram. So if you're not following CC Unit already, go do so. Let him know that I sent you if you have not already followed him through Instagram or YouTube. And that is it, guys. So in the upcoming episodes, we will be diving into the different catchers and the number of catchers that each one of them has done thus far, the effectiveness of each one of these catchers, along with the actual catches themselves, how many of these catches have been taken to court, and how many hearings have these guys been in, all that good information dealing with the legal side of things, and of course also comparing the effectiveness of how each one of these different catchers does their job out on the streets. So for more news like this, please tune in next time on Poach Center with your boy JDQ. As always, I love every single one of you. Please follow me on Instagram if you have not done so already. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, do so right now for more news like this in the future, and you will not regret it. All right. Also, for any supportive links that you want to help me out or this channel, in the description area, there are little hacks into how to get some discounts on this channel and future merchandise and all that good stuff. So if you want to support your boy JDQ and this channel and this content, just look and take your time through the description area. There's a lot of good things in there, discounts and all that good stuff. So until next time, love you all, and peace out.